So on a ropes course, trust is a very important thing. And we use trust a lot. Well, one of the main things that we use trust for is when we're belaying. Now, we're going to look at a scenario in a second where this guy's trying to do some gardening and he's trusting his friends that are going to help him out, but doesn't go quite as that's a very good whale noise.
Alright, wait team, I'm coming on down. You help me out?
So, the whale walks up to the bar, puts both flippers on the bar, looks left, looks right, looks to the bar.
Hey man, you okay?
You want some rib?
I thought you were gonna be here for me.
Oh yeah man, we didn't hear you though. Figured.
A coffee on you.
So we see that that didn't really work out. But let's take a look at how this scenario is.
Oh, it was fine. I got in and out.
Spotters, are you ready?
Yeah.
Dudley, spotter's ready.
Alright, come on down.
Dudley, come on down. Yep. So we see that spotting is very important. Now, spotting isn't just for the high elements. It can also be for the low elements too. And let's look at some good examples of urban spotting. You can do it, we got you.
Safe, Dudley.
Spotter's ready.
Spotter's ready.
Alright. Well, I'm going.
Dudley.
To be honest, I don't even understand why you're going this way. It's not even the most efficient route. That's fine.
It's perfectly nice sight.
We've got you
over
if you
there.
fall, though, so I mean, you're good.
Go.
Hey man, you need a spotter.
You got this.
Come on, we got you.
got this.
You've got this.
Completely
You can do
safe.
it. You're doing really good.
Come on, safe.
Library spotting. Spotters are ready.
Okay, going up.
Climb on. Guys, sit. Sit. Another important skill to know is how to tie some knots. Now, when you're on a high ropes course, there are some basic knots that you need to know. So right now, I'm going to give it over to Dudley and Andrew, and they're going to show you how to...
Well, here we're going to do the overhand knot. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty basic. What you do is that you go left over right and circle on back through. So you have this, and then you use the same one that you're just holding with your right, and you go right over the left one. And so you have this. You have these two interlocking things, and so these two ropes are now intertwined. Okay. Next, we're gonna do the daisy chain. It's pretty simple. You're gonna want a loop like this, and then you're gonna reach your hand on down through the loop, and pull up the long rope. And you're going to pull it on out. You're gonna put your hand through this new loop you just created, and grab the long rope once again. And then just continue the process until you have something that looks a lot like this. That's kind of dumb at the moment, but I'm doing a bad job of it. So, and then you should be able to technically pull it straight on out, and it's basically to keep your rope together in a smaller space. Alright, so this next one is going to be more complicated. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to start off with another loop, just like this. Make sure you give yourself a little leeway over here. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to go all the way back behind this, and go all the way around, like 360 degrees. And so the rope is now, according to me, is now behind this loop. And what you're going to want to do is that you want to put this rope right here on through the loop you have, pull it on through, and pull it tight. So you have what kind of looks like a figure 8. And then what you're going to want to do is take one end of the rope and pretty much follow this 8 back on through. So I'm just following this rope right here in the 8. Hoping he gets some more slack here. Wrong line. Alright. And then, yeah, continue to follow it around. Didn't give myself enough line here. Let's see. And so you should have something that looks a lot like this. It kind of looks like a jumbled mess right now. But what you can do is that you can, you want to make it fat and flat. So you have to mess around with the ropes a little bit, so that it makes it look good. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit here, so it makes it look fat and flat, like I said. There we go. That looks a bit more official. So yeah, basically what you want to do is there's 2 on the outside. You just want to pin them back, and so that you have this. So you have a bigger figure 8. And then what you're going to want to do is give yourself a little slack. You're going to want to have your loop here. You're going to put it through this right here. Don't pull it all the way through. And what you want to do is this little loop right here you created, put your hand on through it, grab this double loop right here, and pull a single loop over the double loop and all the way under, down to the bottom. And if you pull it tight up here, you should have, as long as this rope will work with me, something a little bit more bulky than what we started with. Okay, so basically we have this so far. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do a finishing knot. So basically, you're going to take your link of rope, and you're going to go around once, and then basically you're going to cross back over it so that you make an X right here over your long rope. So if you look at it, sorry, my hand's covering it, you have this X right here. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to come back through, and you're just going to go straight on underneath the X and finish it off.
Go.
So today we learned about 2 basic skills: tying knots and spotting. These are 2 basic skills that you need to know on and off of a ropes course. But there are other things. The most important things to know is that you can trust people, you can communicate with people, and you can depend on people. And that's what I want you to learn from this video.